Hey, this is Todd, Red River Tactical and Outdoors. Today I'm going to do a review on this Kel Tec Sub 2000 9mm carbine rifle. I told you I would do a review on it. I did a review about a week ago on this red dot, the SIG Romeo 5, and the American Defense mount that's on here. So today we're going to talk about the rifle a little bit and tell you my thoughts on the rifle. Again, with Kel Tec, I haven't been a fan of anything Kel Tec makes. I hadn't shot a lot of Kel Tec stuff. I have shot their 9mm pistol, their handgun. Didn't like it at all. Malfunctioned a lot. Then I shot their, I don't remember what it is, but it's like the Mini 14 that they got. It's almost like the Sub 2000, but it's an AR-15 platform. I shot it quite a bit for about a week. I had that gun and it was horrible also. Malfunctioned all the time and it was terrible. So what led me to the Sub 2000 was I wanted a truck gun, a compact truck gun, a good one. And actually my dad bought this gun, not this gun, but one like it. And he let me borrow it, and I probably put 300 rounds through it one day. And man, that thing, it was fun to shoot, it ran, and I kind of liked it. Now, this thing is ugly. Yes, it's ugly. It's made out of plastic and some metal parts, but the majority of it is plastic, and it's not pretty to look at. But the thing actually does work. And I've waited to do my review because I wanted to get a minimum of 1,000 rounds ran through it before I said, hey, this gun works reliably. And so I did that. So I put a little over 1,000 rounds through it now. I've had it for probably about a month. And I've only cleaned it one time. I cleaned it at 500 rounds. And so it's ran flawless. Hasn't had any malfunctions in that 1,000 round run. So I'm pretty impressed with it. The only thing that I've done to the gun is I put one of these like neoprene like pads or on this buffer tube right here, because that thing will eat your cheek up when you're shooting, because you have to get a good cheek weld on this charging handle right there, and the charging handle is back here, so it would beat your cheek up pretty good against that metal. That helped a lot. It's still got quite a bit of recoil for a 9mm, but it's tolerable. You could shoot this thing all day if you had to. I put the Surefire X300 Ultra Light on the bottom of it, and the only other thing I've done is I have put the SIG Romeo 5 red dot and the American Defense mount. This gun does fold up, so it fits compact in a vehicle or in backpack or wherever you'd want it to fit. What I do is when I fold it, I have this red dot sitting on the top or on the bottom rail, because obvious reasons is when you unfold the gun, or you wouldn't fold up with it on top. So once I get it unfolded, then you just put that red dot on right there, and as long as you put that red dot in the same spot every time, it's dead on. It holds zero well. And if you can see, I put the red dot flush with the back rail. That way I know I've got it at the same spot every time. This Sub 2000, the grip is for a Glock 19 magazine. So I think you can get them for the Glock 17. I think you can also get them for Smith & Wessons and maybe SIG. I'm not 100% sure on that. But I've run every Glock magazine I've got through it, which is about, I've got probably 40 Glock mags, and I got about 12 P mags for Glock that I've ran through here, and it runs them all. I have two 33 round sticks that I've run through it. They run fine. The trigger on this thing is not the greatest in the world, but it works. So I'll show you the trigger right here. you got just a little bit of take up, and then you get to a wall. And I think this thing is about an 8-pound trigger, I believe. I'm not real sure. But you got that brake, and then hold it to the rear, and then you reset. It is right there. Not really bad. You can feel and hear the reset on it. So it's not real bad. You can get used to this trigger, and you can shoot fast and accurate with it. I put some shooting on here. The rapid fire shooting I was doing was at 35 yards, and I'm hitting a steel size silhouette every shot on that rapid fire shooting. So you can shoot quickly and accurate with this thing. I've shot out to about 120 yards with it, and on that steel silhouette, and I'm hitting just about every time out there. So it is accurate, I mean, for what it is. Very lightweight, like I said, great backpack gun or anything like that. This is the Generation 2 of the Sub 2000. I think the only difference between it and the Gen 1 is the rail up here. It's got a top and bottom rail, 1913 Picatinny rail. The front sight post is like an AR front sight. I get up here where you can see that. It's adjustable, just like an AR sight, front sight would be. The back sight is a little plastic ghost ring that flips up, as you can see that when you unfold it. And the sights are accurate. I haven't touched the iron sights. I haven't touched them since I got out of the box. They was accurate. I was hitting with them right out of the box. But now I'm using that red dot. If I have to use these iron sights, I don't mind. I can hit with them. They're fine. But I would like to see something a little different than that back sight. I'm not sure if you can put something else on there or not. But other than that, I mean, the gun's fine. The gun breaks down very easily. To break it down, and this back stock, this rear stock is adjustable. You can see that I've got it out full length. You can actually cut the buffer tube guard that I put on there if you wanted to take that stock in more. I like it right there. But that pin right here, you're going to push in on the buffer tube spring, or the guide spring, or whatever you're going to call it, and that pin will fall out. You take the stock off, the guide rod spring, and then the bolt and everything comes out very easily to clean. And that would be the field strip of it. I'll go ahead and do that real quick. Like I said, it's no issue to do. Take that pin out. Then you're going to pop the end of the stock off. Then take the guide rod spring out, and the guide rod, that charging handle will fall off. Take that charging handle and push the bolt out. That bolt comes out in one piece like that, but it just comes apart, and you just clean the bolt real good. Like I said, this thing's dirty. It's had about 500-600 rounds to it since I've cleaned it. And that's all it is to field strip it. Then you can just unfold the gun and clean the barrel. Put it back together, same thing, just reverse it. Put that in. Charging handle in. Recoil spring there. Then put the stock back on it. This is the only part that gets a little tricky. Is when you're lining this up. When you're lining that up with that spring. To get that in. There you go. And now you're assembled and ready to go. So very easily assemblable. No tools required to assemble it or disassemble it, and it's ready to go. The bolt on the last round fired, the bolt does not lock to the rear. You can lock it to the rear by pulling back and up on it, and then just hitting it down to make the bolt go forward. So the bolt does not lock to the rear on the last round fired. Other than that, I think I've covered about everything. let's see. It does have a threaded barrel on it, so you can suppress it or put a muzzle brake or whatever you want to on the end of the barrel compensator. So it does have that, and I think that's about it. So this is a Kel Tec Sub 2000. Again, this is probably the only thing from Kel Tec that I've seen that works. So I'm gonna hang on to it for a while. I like it. It's fun, very fun to shoot. Very fun gun to shoot. Very accurate. So this is Todd, Red River Tactical and Outdoors. If you found this video informative, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or comments, drop it below. And again, thanks for watching.